I got a question for you. Are you actually trying in your life right now? Take a moment just to actually think about it. Are you trying your best? Are you living your best life? What does the best life look like? Many of us might not know how to answer that question, but many of us know right away if we are or not, just by the feeling of it. Because when you're living your best life, you can sense it, right? But even more so when you're not living your best life, you can sense that even more, like something's missing. And this isn't to say that, you aren't grateful or you're not present into your life. It's just that you have this void or this empty feeling inside of your heart, knowing that there's a lot more out there, or even perhaps you're only at half of your potential and you might not even know how to get there. Maybe you do. But this all brings us back to the question of, are you trying your best? Are you? Really? I always like to ask the question every day is, what am I building today? What is my intention? Am I the architect of my life today, or am I letting my environment, people, and the situations outside of me build my life? Because if I do that enough times, soon, eventually, my life will be built by other people. And if there's anything that I've learned, most of the time, if you allow things outside of you to build all the things for you, it's not always in your best interest. We end up building a life for which other people want us to live. And let me tell you, nothing is worse than, doing that for over 10, 15, 20 years. And I've worked with a lot of these type of people, and realizing that this entire time you were never building your life at all and not even trying. So the question is, if you're not trying right now, let's just say we're in the box together, because you probably clicked on this video because you're not trying your best. And I go through phases as well. And I want you to understand that in these moments of realizing you're not being at your best, we have to understand and rewrite, what does being our best look like? And I have a couple ideas that, came to my mind, which I think would be really awesome to you, is ask the questions in reverse. What would it look like for you to not be at your best? Okay? Because if you can figure out what it looks like to not be at your best, then if you flip it around, that is you at your best. So for example, for me, I'm really into fitness, I'm really into health. And for me to not be at my best, if I were to be at my worst, it's just eating junk food all the time, not taking my nutrition seriously, not eating things that are actually helping me grow, right? Just eating junk, drinking alcohol every single day until I can't remember my name. Another thing of health is movement, not working out at all, not even leaving my house, staying in my house, staying in my room, watching Netflix all day. That's me being at my worst, not my best. So let's use that as an example and use this method, okay? Use this principle for you to be able to look at yourself to understand what is your best. So for me, understanding all those things are at my worst, if I flip it around, being at my best in that health world is, one, I'd be getting incredible nutrition in. I'd be making these meals delicious, so that way they come into me, they fuel me, but yet at the same time they taste good as well, so I don't have to deprive myself of all the delicious things in life. Second of all, I'd actually be moving my body, getting 10,000 steps every day, walking, working out, exercise, whatever. That's a good example of the health side, right? That's how you discover how to be your best. That's how you discover that. Let's do another example. Let's talk about business. Let's talk about abundance, wealth, finances. What does it look like for me to be at my worst? Well, let's just say I spend my money without saving anything. Everything that I make, I spend every single dollar. I spend every single dime. Nothing gets saved. I gamble it away. I spend it on terrible investments. I just do nothing with my money. Every single dollar goes in and it goes out. doesn't go into any good areas at all. Let's just say I put it into, what's another example? We'll just leave it at that. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Now, what's on the other side of that? Okay, well, the best version of myself after understanding at my worst is I always invest my money into myself, things that will return dividends, whether it's in abundance, more money, more, mental health, whatever it may be, that's going to be really good. I put my money in good investments. I put my money towards certain things. I save, in case there's ever a rainy day. That's another example of wealth, right? But you guys get what I'm saying here. Are you trying your best? And if the feeling is no, then figure out what is your best, right? What is it? Today's October 8th. Nearly 3 months until the new year. What were some goals that you created earlier this year? Are you still doing them? Did you have any fitness goals? Did you have any relationship goals? Any finance goals? Are you still there? Are you on track? If not, don't worry, because you still got 3 more months to still fulfill them. 3 months is quite a lot of time, actually. This is your opportunity, your chance to really dig deep and figure out why you aren't being at your best right now. If you are at your best right now and you feel like you're at 100% or more, you can just exit this video. I'm surprised you're still watching, but if you're here right now and you know that there's a lot more left in the tank, or even just 10 more percent in the tank, screw it, 10 more. That's still 10% that you could still have if you push it to your best. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to wake up every day with intention. I'm going to wake up every day with the belief that I'm going to do my best in whichever endeavor and realm that I have to participate in. And typically there's 3 pillars: health, wealth, relationships, okay? Make sure you can be the best partner you can to your lover, your partner. Make sure you be the best version of yourself in order to, be best peak performing, individual in your business or work. Make sure you take care of yourself nutrition wise and health wise, in the things that you do and the things that you consume. And I had a 4th one. Make sure you consume the right things for your mind, for your spirit, your connection to the higher energies out there. Now, my question for you now is, will you try your best? Are you going to give it an extra 10, 20, 30, 40%? However much more can you get? Because if you're only watching till this end right now, is because you know that you can give more. So ask yourself, will you give more? Are you going to give more? First, figure out why aren't you at your best, okay? Why? Figure out at your worst what that looks like. And from there, you can reverse engineer and find the roadmap to become your best, because you just need to do the opposite of your worst, and then you'll be at your best. See, I created this video. I literally just got back from the gym and I was on the treadmill running, and I just had this idea. I was like, okay, am I being at my best right now? And I know there's probably a lot of people on this channel right now who need to hear this. And I had to rush home. I had a mustache earlier too. I had to shave because I don't want you guys looking at me, my Asian mustache. But anyways, random thing. I need to give this message to you guys as much as I needed to give it to myself. And I want this to be a reminder that your life, all of our lives are so short. And the worst thing that we can ever do is one day laying in our deathbeds, knowing that we didn't give it our best. And that would suck. That would really, really suck. And I want you to think of that. So, I don't got no other magical words to say except go out there, figure it out, reverse engineer it, figure out what does your worst look like. And from there, you find all the steps, all the things that you need to do to get to your best. Remember, Love is always the answer. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Alchemist out.